I'm walking home and I may go this way because I don't like walking when I see people like walking in the same street as me. But I see that the front page paper for the weekend, Philly Metro, is called the Pride Guide. It says Pride Guide. I don't know if you know this, if you follow my channel, but I don't support, let me just say this. I support people who are not ashamed of who they are. You know, I have a real, a really unusual opinion on sexuality. I feel like you should be, if it's something you don't feel comfortable doing, I don't feel like you should do it. But I feel like we need to protect young people and children because they are our future. And I personally feel like anyone under the age of 21 should not partake in Pride Month, because there are people much older that I feel are predators. They prey on young people. I feel it goes on a lot in the so-called gay community. I've never been to a gay parade or a club. I really think, like, deep down, maybe I'm not comfortable, like, with myself, like, in my hometown. Like what I do, I don't really have a label for myself, but maybe I'm not comfortable. Like, at least maybe somebody from an old job or maybe from my childhood, they may see me. I don't know. But I think this, man. I think Pride Month is really stretching it. I'm okay with a parade, like maybe a couple days. Ralphie May once said, "Why, oh, you know, girls suck dick, and they don't get a parade for 3 days and fuck up traffic. Like, cause they suck dick, they get a parade for 3 days and they get to fuck up traffic. Like, 3 days is fine, but a whole month is just stretching it, because it's a whole month of the same thing." Let me just say this: what do you think people are doing more in Pride Month? Are they observing, like, history? Are they observing all of the people like Harvey Milk, who was a pedophile? Are they observing, like, the first gay couple that were married? Are they doing these kind of things? Like, some are, but overall, I feel like it's a whole month dedicated to drugs, sex, and alcohol. I don't think it's really observing, the history aspect. I think it's just a month to throw in the face that, yeah, this is who I am and you got to accept it. And I really wish times were like when I was coming up, it was during those stages when Obama was president, when people didn't really agree with it, but they weren't like a bigot about it. I just hate how it's like shoved down people's throat, no pun intended, but it's just like, I don't like that. Because I personally, I said on here, I don't think no black person should jump on board this whole movement, because it doesn't apply to us. They use the RuPauls and the Billy Porters and other black or lesbians for their whole agenda. And I don't feel like they really care about, like, the HIV that goes on, the molestation that may trigger certain behaviors. Do you guys think that a whole month is just stretching it? Because I think a whole month is just ridiculous. And it's just really, it's just throwing in the face of straight people, yeah, we got our own month now. Like, once again, let me just say this. I may have lost you. Let's respect people for who they are, who they want to love. As long as it's legal, they're around your age, and you're not fucking with kids, let's respect them. Let's embrace, people's differences. But it's just like a whole fucking month. It's just crazy. Because Black History Month wasn't originally a month, it was a week. It was the second week of February to honor Frederick Douglass and Abraham Lincoln, because they were soldiers. Well, Frederick Douglass was, at least, for the struggle. But a whole month, man, it's just like, wow. And no one cares. No one cares what you do behind closed doors, unless you tell them. I'm gonna tell you like this from experience. No one cares just how there are like statuses in the straight world. Nobody really cares what you do unless you make it known, or they're trying to find out what it is you do. Like, I remember this guy, he attempted to meet this former classmate on Grindr, and he wound up killing him or her because he didn't want people to know he was gay. And I was just telling myself, I'm gonna let you know right this, man. No one really cares. I mean, your friends may stop fucking with you, but overall, people really don't care what you do unless you make it known. But I always say, like, it's why I don't label myself. Your sexuality only matters to the people you're with. I once had a dream. Beyonce's sister, this is a dream. Beyonce's sister wanted to have sex with me in my car. This is a fucking dream, of course. And I had to stop her because I said, hey, I've never been with a woman before, and I got a pass with like other genders. Like I have never done it with a woman. I don't know if you want to deal with me because I've like been with, other genders. And she was like, that's fine with me. Like, that's the only people you should tell, who, like, what it is you do. Because, like, maybe their health may be at risk if you have unprotected sex. But I just think it's crazy. And I'm in Philly, so this is going to fuck up some of my deliveries if I go downtown, because they're going to, I think that really the last day is really, think about it like this. The last day is really the biggest part of it. Like, it's like the grand finale. Other than that, it's just like a regular day. It's going to be a regular 30 days, 29 days. But do you think a whole month is stretching it? I think it is. And once again, whatever you do, have fun. Just be safe. Make sure they're around your age. If you have any like STDs, STIs, HIV, let that person know. And no fuck shit too. If they're on the down low, don't expose them to their whole family. If you wanted to keep it discreet. But I just think it's just crazy that it's a whole month dedicated to what it actually is. It's just going to be just people fucking, smoking, drinking, having sex, doing drugs.